Hello everyone. So we'll be discussing chapter-wise solutions of previous year papers, IPMAT, CLAT and DUJAT. In this particular video, we'll be discussing about questions from IPMAT and we'll be discussing questions from these three chapters: percentages, profit loss discount and simple interest and compound interest. First of all, why we are dividing the questions chapter-wise? The best method to prepare is to learn the basics and practice the basics of the chapter and then return to the previous papers and see what type of questions were asked from those chapters and what was the difficulty level, if you are able to solve them or not. That's why we are dividing the questions chapter wise, so that you can practice efficiently and check your preparation. So if I talk about IPMAT 2020, IPM Rohtak asked three questions from these three chapters. IPM Rohtak asked three questions from these three chapters. If I talk about the sample paper, released by IPM Rohtak in 2020, they have asked four questions from these three chapters. If I go according to the previous pattern of these exams, I can expect that IPMAT Rohtak will ask 3 to 4 questions again from these three chapters in 2021. In 2021, we can expect that 3 to 4 questions will be asked from these three topics again. See, again, I'm telling you, we are not sure whether the number will be 3 to 4 questions or it can be more or it can be less as well. But if I go according to the previous pattern of the exam, you can expect 3 to 4 questions. So let's see what questions were asked and whether you are able to do them or not. Thank you. So this question is from percentages, asked in IPMAT sample paper 2020, released by IPM Rohtak. Before starting the question, let me take you through one concept which is very important for this question. Concept is something like expenditure is equals to price into consumption. Yes. Now, whenever expenditure is same or it is constant, what happens? Whenever expenditure is same or constant, price becomes inversely proportional to consumption. What does this mean? That means if the price of the item increases, you have to reduce your consumption because you have the same amount of money, so you have to spend less. If the price is reduced, you can buy more quantity of that item in the same amount that you were having earlier. That also means if the ratio of price is 3/4, the ratio of consumption becomes 4/3. If the ratio of price is 5/2, the consumption ratio becomes 2/5. We have studied this in our school. Whenever two variables are inversely related, the ratio also gets inverted. So I'll be using this concept in this question. Let's see how to use this concept. The question says that due to increase of 20% in the price of eggs, 2 eggs less were available for ₹20. What does this mean? Read this line, second part again. 2 eggs less were available for ₹24. That means earlier also he was having 24 rupees. Now also he is having 24 rupees to spend for eggs. That means expenditure is same. Whenever expenditure is same, price is inversely proportional to consumption. Yes. So I'll be using this concept. So old price I'm assuming as 100. New price is increased by 20%. Yes, on old price. That means it will become 120. That means ratio of old price and new price will become 5/6. This is the ratio of old price and new price. Similarly, what will be the ratio of old consumption and new consumption? Old consumption and new consumption. It will be exactly inverse of 5/6. That will be 6/5. Yes. From where I got this? I got this from this concept. The price ratio is exactly inverse of consumption ratio. Now earlier they were earlier the price, the amount that we were having was 24. Now also they are having 24 rupees only, but now they have to buy 2x less. That means consumption, I can take this as 6x minus new consumption 5x. This is reduced by 2x. That means x turns out to be 2. If x turns out to be 2, that means old consumption was 6 into 2. That means 12x. And new consumption is 5 into 2. That means 10x. Earlier they were buying 12x for 24. Now they are buying 10x for 24. I hope you understood till here. The present rate of x per dozen. We need to find the present rate of x per dozen. Present rate, that means new consumption. Now we are buying 10 eggs for rupees 24. So what will be the price of 12x? The price of 12x will be 24 by 10 into 12, which will give me rupees 28.8. So this will be price for per dozen of eggs. Per dozen means per 12 eggs. That's why I was finding the price of 12 eggs. Is there any option like this? Yes. Option A will be my answer. Option A will be my answer. I hope you understood this. Thank you.